Welcome, and thank you for joining me. You know, many times in our lives we find ourselves at a point we think it impossible to go on. We do not have the strength or the will. We may think we're all alone, yet God is with us even when we're at our lowest point. No, especially when we're at our lowest point. Let me offer you some times when you might be tempted to give up, but God is right there beside you. If you want to write these down, pause the video. I'm going to post them right here. You say, I can't figure it out. God says, I will direct your steps. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. You say, I'm too tired. God says, I will give you rest. Matthew 11, 28 through 30. You say, it's impossible. God says, all things are possible. Luke 18, verse 27. You say, nobody loves me. God says, I love you. John 3:16. You say, I can't forgive myself. God says, I forgive you. Romans 8:1. You say, it's not worth it. God says, it will be worth it. Romans 8, verse 28. You say, I'm not smart enough. God says, I will give you wisdom. 1 Corinthians 1, verse 30. You say, I'm not able. God says, I am able. 2 Corinthians 9:8. You say, I can't go on. God says, my grace is sufficient. 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. You say, I can't do it. God says, you can do all things. Philippians 4, verse 13. You say, I can't manage. God says, I will supply all your needs. Philippians 4, verse 19. You say, I'm afraid. God says, I have not given you fear. 2 Timothy 1, verse 7. You say, I feel all alone. God says, I will never leave you. Hebrews 13, verse 5. And my God will supply every need of yours according to his riches and glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4, verse 19. Peace and grace to you. Have a blessed day.